Change Agent Network seeks to impact a community through two major ways. Number one, biblical education for spiritual development. And number two, academic education for physical and mental wellness. We believe that education helps drive career options, and career options drives economic well-being. The church has historically been the center of education, and as Christians, we know that our primary mission and responsibility is to communicate the wonderful saving grace of the Lord Jesus Christ in every community in all of the world. Eric Wowo is the founder and executive director of Change Agent Network, a Christ-centered organization. We are an independent nonprofit organization supported by the general public, churches, businesses, and individuals who believe in this mission and its amazing organization to develop the poor so they can help themselves and others. We are a network community development program that is focused on a very small nation called Liberia. Liberia is located on the west coast of Africa and has a population just above 4.5 million people. The importance of buying a school or community hub. There are three chains in the development of a partnership module. Chain 1 has to do with the funding of the community hub. This donor is the local mission-minded church and top successful business executive or for-profit entity who steps in to buy a community school or hub by providing financial resources for the school to be built in an impoverished community in Liberia. By doing this, you're helping to develop the poor mentally, physically, and spiritually. We're not just praying for them to be blessed, but we are fully engaged and committed to helping them get out of poverty to help themselves and, of course, others. This is a hand-up, not a handout approach. The school is the first piece of our community development module. The school becomes the heartbeat of the entire community that brings everyone together around a common interest and heart desire to seek the best educational opportunity for their children. Every parent in these communities may not share my Christian faith and my values and principles, but they definitely want to send their children to a good Christian school. Chain 2. The local people provide free labor to build their own school. The local people, on the other hand, provide free land where their own school will be built, and they may also help to provide the physical labor force required to construct the school with supervision from one experienced building engineer. All of the workers to build and manage the community school or hub are recruited locally. This method helps to provide job opportunities for the local people and brings about serious economic growth that has a national ripple effect. This gives the people a sense of ownership of the infrastructure we have jointly built. The school must be built in such a way so as to bring honor to the Lord Jesus Christ as the master builder. The Bible is taught in the school as a major subject, and the children are all required to read and write Bible stories and say Bible verses throughout the academic year. Change Agent Network provides leadership, management, and the framework to operate the school. Upon the completion of the school, our organization supplies all other materials needed to open the school. We also take charge of the hiring of local teachers and administrators, as well as providing leadership training to community leaders. The local community and our organization jointly provide funding to locally sustain the school. The good thing for us as an organization is that we are not enabling the poor, but empowering them to determine their own destinies and the destinies of their children. Our organization serves as a trusted bridge between you and the receiver. We show you the physical needs on the ground and provide you an opportunity to make a tangible difference. All people everywhere in the world want to be a part of a community. For example, the church is a community. The golf club is a community. The fishing club is a community. A women or men's group is a community. Civic groups and other organizations that we join in our communities give us a sense of belonging and acceptance. All of us want to have a special place where we can feel a part of something that is much bigger than our little house, church, or office. So here today, we are thrilled to invite you to join a global community that is bigger than where you live, work, or worship. God created a whole world, not a small country, community, or village. He instructed all of us as Christians to take charge and determine what happens not just in our backyard, but also around the world, and be proactive in showing His love and compassion to the weak, sick, hungry, thirsty, and impoverished people on this planet. The cost of buying a community school or hub. You or your church or business can buy a community school or hub for $60,000 for a kindergarten through 6th grade school, $120,000 for a kindergarten through 9th grade, or $240,000 for a kindergarten through 12th grade school. A fully functioning community hub includes important components, which are a library, a science lab, a computer lab, a leadership center, which is a place to train effective, selfless leaders, a guest house, which is a revenue generator in place for volunteers and missionaries to stay. You and your family or organization get to come and live in the same community alongside your Liberian brothers and sisters and have real fellowship together. A cafeteria, a medical clinic, which is to meet the health needs of the children in the school and the local community members at an affordable cost. A vocational training center to provide important professional skills to the local people. A modern water supply, an electricity supply. Over time, they will progress in agriculture so as to better grow their own food. Arts and culture, a worship center where we provide a special place of worship right in the middle of the community hub or school for the children to say their prayers and have morning devotional services. Parents and school teachers as well as administrators can fellowship together in the Lord. This also serves as a common meeting place for the entire community where weddings and graduation ceremonies are held and where parents and teachers association meetings are conducted. On Sunday morning, it is used as a community fellowship center. The school's doors and windows are never closed. There is always a human presence on the grounds. There are activities and interactions going on every day of the week and every minute of the day. The real impact of our school module is immeasurable and priceless. Our Community Development Hub module brings every donor and partner we have into direct contact with the needs both physically and spiritually in these impoverished communities in Liberia. You are given the opportunity to invest or pour out your life into the lives of these less fortunate members of our global community in a meaningful and lasting way. You can give your school a name, come and visit, and feel, touch, and see the real impact firsthand of your financial investment in the lives of the poor. You can even live there if you wish to do so. You can have a life-changing experience with your new global community neighbors. You can fellowship with your Liberian brothers and sisters in the Lord. As a church, you can come with a mission team to visit your community school or hub. You can praise and worship God and hold Bible study classes with the local people. Provide important training and health care at the local clinic. You can also bring teachers from overseas to help train local Liberian teachers, as well as conduct leadership and other professional workshops for your global neighbor. Please get involved with us today in helping bring real hope and opportunity to the poor through self-sustaining Christian educational programs in Liberia, West Africa, and beyond. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for your time, and God bless you.